Hello everyone, it's me, Neek. I'm coming to do a tutorial for you guys today in reference to the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. So this is going to be a foundation tutorial where I'm showing you how I use my Studio Fix Fluid, which is medium to full coverage. My shade is, what I'm using today actually is NC50. I can use NW47, NW45, but it looks kind of orange. But I'm going to show you what I do as far as my NC50. The NC50 for me is exactly my color. It doesn't do anything to my skin. It just goes on, and it actually kind of makes my skin a little flat. So I have to kind of liven it up a little bit with other things. NW47 is my skin perfected. It looks gorgeous. It's almost, I don't have to do almost anything. Right now I'm out of my NW47, girl, but my NC50 works just the same. But I'm going to show you how I apply it and also what I do to set it when going out. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is my 130 brush. And that's how it looks. The bristles are white, but because I just used this brush yesterday, we're going to start with this. I usually take it into like a little cup, not a cup, or like a little petri dish. I don't have one on hand, so I'm just going to do what I know how to do. Take it and get one great big hump, okay? So with that, I go here, 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 here. And if I see any more like big dots on my brush, alrighty. So yeah, I know I look kind of crazy, but I then begin to blend. Now, of course, you already know before this, you apply you should apply your moisturizer and your primer. So that has been done before the recording of this video. The same thing applies. It's just that we're using a different foundation. Now you see what I did with all that with one pump. You don't need like 6 and 7 different pumps unless you are trying to get full coverage. And most of the time when I'm going out, full coverage is really not what I want to do. Make sure you get under your neck and around your mouth. And basically what you're doing is just making sure that you blend that foundation out as much as you possibly can, because you don't want any lines of separation. So then from there I do a check to see where I need more coverage. Right now it looks okay for me, but sometimes I do like to go back, just take a little bit more, swirling around. Now with this brush, you basically want to let the tips do its thing. Because this foundation is a liquid, you don't have to do as much working, like, you know what I mean? So it's going to pretty much go wherever you want it to go with ease. It's not going to be like, oh, wow, you know. You have to kind of push it in. When you do something like a stick foundation, it kind of is like a little bit harder. Make sure you get up in that hairline. Okay? And for me, boom. And what you basically want your foundation to do is even out. And that's what it did. It evened everything out for me. And from there, I can go, I take my mini 187 brush, my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Deep Dark. You can use dark. Make sure you get it on your brush very well. And this I kind of push into my skin. And this is setting your makeup. Okay. Now, of course, you can always go more with your foundation and add more coverage, but if you're doing it every day, which is what I'm all about, wearable looks, this is what I do. On a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna swirl it. Now I go back in and I contour and I highlight, but for everyday wear, this is what I do. And I'm pretty much done. Now if you want to be a little jazzy and you want to do something on your cheeks, I'll take something like Raisin, which is this color right here. Take my brush. This is a blush brush. And because it's like such a good color for everyone, I mean, if you want, you can hit the apple of the cheeks. Yeah. Make sure you blend it back. And you're done. Okay, so that is what I do on a regular. Like most of the time I'll go back in and contour or highlight, but normal everyday foundation can be so easy. It does not have to be complicated. As long as you make sure that you lay your foundation right with your moisturizer and your primer, and you're done. So that is all, guys. Thank you for watching once again. Really appreciate you guys tuning into my channel. See you guys next time or in the next tutorial.